Wives by Jules Boswell. Well, I couldn't believe it when he came home and told me what had happened. Or to be more accurate, what he believed to have happened. And he's taken one of our prized lambs to give away.
I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? I mean, who knows where this could lead to?
What are you on about, you silly mare?
What I'm on about is, Elizabeth, it's not every day people, especially shepherds, get a little visitation from angels.
You're joking, aren't you? Oh, I reckon a lot of them have been on the wacky-backy. And you know how ridiculous they get when they're on a long shift. Like the light was all around them. What were they on, eh? And that boss angel is supposed to have said that this baby's going to be some sort of a messiah. And they'll find him wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. Come on. How unbelievably daft does that sound?
You're wrong. My Zach isn't like that. If he says he saw a host of angels, then he saw a host of angels. And I reckon the Bethlehem Gazette will want to interview us and get the perspective of the wives of the shepherds who were visited with a very important message.
You're balmy. Host of angels, woo! All I care about is that he doesn't come back. I've just about had enough of him with all his blaspheming, his filthy habits, and never, ever helping with the housework or the kids.
Well, exactly. My Dan, he never lifts a little finger to help with our kiddies. And yet he seems to think that waltzing off at the drop of a tea towel to visit some new baby who is destined to be a saviour is okay. And that I'm going to be fine about it.
But that's just it. They could be meeting the most important person in the whole of history. And that means everyone will want to meet them and hear all about it. We'll be famous, special, and we'll be known as the women behind the men.
Look, as I said, you can keep all your glossy magazines and your interviews with Lorraine Kelly. I am very happy that that big slob of a man that I am unfortunately married to has disappeared on some crackpot expedition. And I can only hope that he falls down some very, very deep ravine. And that'll mean I don't have to put up with his smelly feet, his smelly breath, or his smelly blowing off. Or the fact that it's like sharing a bed with a herd of sheep. So they're back.
Yeah, all gooey-eyed and goofy.
Yes, yes, yes. My Zach couldn't stop talking about it last night. You know, the baby.
Well, all I can say is, what a shame. Should have stayed in Bethlehem. We've all been getting on fine without them. And now he's saying that he's had an epiphany, whatever that means. And he's being all weird with me and the kiddies, all sort of all over us and all lovey-dovey. I mean, how long's that going to last, eh?
Well, I reckon they must have had quite a supply of wacky-backy, because all Dan can keep going on about is this baby being swaddled in a manger. I mean, who says swaddled? And those parents, Mary and Joseph, who are they? Well, they're not from round here. Fancy letting your bairn be born in a stable and then be surrounded by loads of animals. Phew, it all sounds bonkers to me.
How can you say that? Zach thinks they've been part of something that could be one of the biggest things ever to have happened in history. Something really important. We need to be ready. We're just on standby now, waiting for the news to really hit.
Well, I don't care what you say. I'm off to sort out the mess that big oaf of a husband has created since he came back with his fantastical stories about angels and babies. What a waste of time. It's not like anyone's ever going to remember any of this in the future.
Indeed.